Hello, Miss Rivers.
Hello,
Good evening
good evening.
and welcome to your final diary session.
Thank you.
How are you?
Very well. How are you?
This is a heart to heart conversation, and I need you to be honest, not just with me, but to your fans, family, and supporters who are watching from their screens.
Okay.
How has camp been for you?
Camp has been very nice, competitive as well, and sweet as well. It has a sweet and bitter part too.
If you had to share your most remarkable moments in camp,
Yeah,
which
my most remarkable moment should be my talent show and the fact that I can actually communicate with my fellow contestants really well. Like the fact I didn't have any single issue with anybody should be one of my best moments in the camp. And few things I also learned in camp too.
that was a beautiful performance today.
Thank you.
Well done, Rivers.
Thank you.
What inspired the talent show?
Well, I'm one person that actually loves dressing. I love looking good. Like I really love looking good. I don't like looking casual or anyhow any place. So I had to like I don't really need to go to a tailor or fashion designer to always give me what I want. I can actually make something out of pieces of materials. So because of my love for fashion and the fact that I always want to dress nice and try new things, I had to try this DIY fashion thing. So that is it.
I was impressed,
Thank you.
and I'm sure that your fans and everyone who's been supportive to you was as well.
Yes, I'm sure too.
4 days in camp, share your experience.
Well, in camp, there are some days I actually cried. Some days I was happy. Some days was really difficult for me. There are some days I actually felt like giving up, but giving up is not my thing. So I had to really talk to myself. And there are some days I was actually impressed with what I do, like what I did in camp. I was actually impressed. And there's some days I also take correction. I get corrected from the organizations and crew. So these are my experience in camp.
Tomorrow is the grand finale.
Yes.
With all the bonds created and all the friendships built, and knowing that tomorrow is the final day where a new era would begin, what are your expectations towards all of this?
Well, my sorry,
Your expectations towards the grand finale.
okay, my expectation is actually to first to actually win, come out as a queen of this organization and sorry this brand. And I always my expectation is also I need to represent real well and I'm also expecting to grow as well as the brand, grow together with the brand as a family. This is what I'm expecting.
Telling yourself the truth, how would you rate yourself in camp since arrival up until today?
Well, over 100. Well, over 100, I would like to rate myself 100 because I'm sure I did really well. I'm sure I put my whole effort. I did my best. Yes, I put my whole effort in this. I'm still putting my effort too. till the very last moment on stage.
Miss Rivers,
Yes.
well done.
Thank you.
I am sure that your stay in camp has not only been a memorable experience, but they have been lessons learned and special moments for you.
Yes.
Amongst all built over time in
Yes.
your stay here,
Yes.
what would you say is the most friendliest contestant?
So, so this is just what I want to say.
Is
And
there anything?
I love every single one of them from the bottom of my heart. Yes. And I'm going to miss every role.
Miss Rivers,
Yes.
earlier when you arrived camp, it was your desire to not just compete for the crown, but to build friendships, bringing the vibes, the drama,
Energy.
and we saw all of that. And I'm sure the girls have been able to connect with you, building a friendship that will last a lifetime. And if that is one memory that you take to heart even after camp, would you say that is something you would value and cherish?
Obviously, that is something I'm going to value and cherish.
Is there anything you would like to share?
Nothing. Just nothing. Good.
Concerning tomorrow,
Yeah.
is there anything you'd like me to assist you with?
My tickets? Yes, my tickets. I want you to buy my tickets to support me because I need to really sell my tickets to be able to make it to top 5, and this is one of my challenge. So that is one thing I want you to assist me with. So I'll be glad if you can do that for me.
Miss Rivers,
Yes.
your request has been heard,
Thank you.
and I'm sure that your fans and your supporters are already standing by you
Yes.
and would give you their support as you have requested. Thank you, Miss Rivers.
Thank you.
Your diary session has come to an end.
Thank you.
Miss Delta,
Hi,
good evening and welcome to your final diary session.
thank you very much.
I would like to know how you are feeling.
I'm very well, thank you. And you?
This is a heart to heart conversation about your stay in the Exquisite Queen Nigeria World House. All activities from day one till today. Please share your experience with us.
Okay, it has been a very wonderful experience from my side. Everybody is welcoming, everybody's friendly. I didn't expect to be interacting with the girls the way I am now. Actually, I haven't had any issues with any of them. I feel all of them are very nice, and from the games to the activities and everything we've been doing in the house, it has been exciting and fun. So I've been enjoying my stay in the house. So that's it.
Leaving camp tomorrow, what valuable lesson would you say you have learned in camp?
Okay, I would say I've learned not to come to conclusion or judge people before knowing them. I would want to like know you more before concluding on the kind of person you are, and I would I would just want to be myself. It's okay.
Miss Delta, would you say that you have been yourself since day one till today?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I've always been myself since I came here till date.
During the welcome dinner, you shared with the host that you were looking forward to the meal at the welcome dinner ceremony.
Yeah.
And after that, and every other day, was the meal a part of what you were also looking forward to?
No, that can be. I didn't come here for the meals, though the meals are nice, but I didn't come here for the meals.
Miss Delta, from every activity, you have shown courage.
Thank you.
What has inspired that boldness within you?
Okay. I actually inspired myself. Like, I've, I've been like, if other girls can do this, I too can do this. And I've always wanted, like, God knows from since day one, I've always wanted to model, going to modeling, pageant. Like, I've always wanted to be a role model to other girls out there. And so I took the courage to push myself to do this. So I'll say I inspired myself.
You know, opportunities and preparedness, once come together, makes a blast. And going into this choice of yours, this path that you have chosen for yourself, wanting to be a model, you have proven to keep your dreams alive.
Thank you.
And that if you want to achieve it, you can.
Thank you very much.
What was the narrative that you've had about yourself before coming to camp that if you leave camp tomorrow, you will tell yourself that you have achieved that?
Okay. When I leave camp tomorrow, I'm looking forward to boldly say that um, on my first pageantry, because this is actually my first pageantry, that I emerged winner. And I want to use it to like give example to girls out there thinking or doubting themselves that they can do this. So I want to emerge winner.
And if eventually your dreams is not fulfilled, what lesson will you teach yourself on failure?
Okay. Firstly, I would work harder and Consistency, I would be consistent. I wouldn't want to fall back. I would want to put in more effort for my next pageant so I can come out well. Thank you.
Tomorrow is the grand finale and the day you all have been looking forward to.
Thank you.
On a scale of 1 to 100, will you say you were well prepared for the event tomorrow?
Yes, I think I'm well prepared.
Miss Delta,
Yes.
would you tell yourself that embarking on this journey is a journey that you are proud of?
Yes, I'm proud of embarking on this journey because firstly, I doubted myself, and to join uh, it, I got negative words from people out there telling me you can't do this. Modeling is not for you, and just stop, just calm down. You're just going to waste your time and your money. So, but I didn't hear that. I do not like to take negativities inside. I only go with positivity. So I told myself, you can do this. If other girls can do it, you can do it. So I'm proud that I'm able to get to this stage at the moment.
Well done. Amongst all friendships and relationships built in the house, are you ready to continue after the house, or would they end here for you?
There are some I would like to continue with, and there are some I won't want to continue with.
Feel free to share and why.
Reason be that some are not willing to continue the friendship with my observations, and the ones I want to share with the friendship with outside the house are open to the friendship. So whoever is willing to share the friendship with me, I'm good to go.
Amazing. Is there anything you would like to share?
Nothing really. But I would like to say that I enjoyed my stay in the house. It was amazing and fun.
Well done.
Thank you.
Concerning tomorrow's event, will there be any advice or anything you would like to receive?
Yes. I would like to receive the winning award, which is my number one priority here. Yeah. That's it.
Miss Delta,
Yes.
if you can dream it, you can do it.
Thank you very much.
Because all that you need is right inside of you.
Thank you.
You only need to believe and work towards achieving it. You are not limited by any other thing except you limit yourself. It is your dream, then go for it.
Thank you very much.
And teach yourself with the words that you have spoken today.
Thank you very much.
That whatever happens, you will always pick yourself and be the queen that you are.
Thank you.
Thank you, Delta. Your diary session has come to an end.
Okay, thank you very much.
Encore.
Hello, Ado.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm doing good. A little bit tense, but I'm good.
Why tensed?
The pressure is getting worse. Okay, I'm actually tense because, yeah, it's been a journey, and tomorrow a queen will be crowned. And even though I'm optimistic, I'm just a little bit nervous. So, yeah.
And in all of these happenings, what has been the message you have told yourself?
Um, like I said in my last diary section that I'm so much of a learner. So what I've said to myself is, like I said, I'm optimistic, and even though I'm optimistic about what the future holds and whatever the future throws at me, I I told myself that whatever happens tomorrow, I'm just going to take it in good faith, even though I'm open and being optimistic about the future. But yeah, whatever life throws at me. My name is Joanna, and yeah, I take things, so I'll be good.
Joanna,
Yeah.
if you look at yourself from day one in camp until today, what three words would you describe yourself?
A fighter, courageous, and hardworking.
Why these three?
I'm a fighter because um, I know I've actually done my beats, crossed my T's. I've given the best that I can from day one that I arrived camp, and yeah, all the girls are actually beautiful, but I put through this moment. I put through this time. So yeah, that makes me a fighter. I'm courageous because whatever the whole activity, and it was really straining and exhausting, and I went through all of it. So yeah, that makes me courageous and hardworking because, my goodness, I would never have thought that I was going to be awake until 2 a.m. in the morning, then wake up by 7 a.m., sometimes 6 a.m. No, I don't know if that is not hard work. I don't know what it is. So yeah, that makes me hardworking because I put through all of it and I'm still alive. I did not die.
Joanna,
Yeah.
seeing all of these moments, your experience in camp that has pushed you to be hardworking, waking up 7 a.m., going to bed 2 a.m. Is this a journey you would tell yourself that you regret embarking on?
Nah, definitely not. I do not regret this journey, and like I always say to myself, and I always tell people around me that whatever life throws at you, it's either you learn from it or you beat yourself to it. So why would I beat myself? Why not just learn from it instead? So everything I've gone through in this journey is a lesson for me. I know the work that the camp coordinators and the camp instructors put in. So now I'm grateful to have this experience, and I would not trade it for anything.
Miss Ado, as a learner, what would you say you have learned discovering new things about you and other things in your new environment and the people you found in this environment?
Okay, I would say normally I describe myself to be antisocial social. When I say antisocial, I mean there are times that I want to be on my own. I want to have my own space, and there are times I want to mix with people. But being in this environment made me understand that I could be totally social because I met new people, different people from different backgrounds, and I accommodated them. And I also met people that I don't call friends. I know it's like a short span of time. I feel like this journey made me meet sisters. I call them my pageant sisters because I we created bond. So yeah, I learned to be more accommodating and more friendly because naturally I'm a friendly person, but I learned to be more friendly.
Amongst all the contestants in the house, what would you say has been the friendliest?
That question would be a little tiny bit difficult to answer. And that is because um, I didn't really get enough time to bond with other contestants. We only get to meet during rehearsals. I would I would choose my roommates to be the friendliest because I spent more time with them. So it would be really hard to judge from other contestant roommates because I bonded more with my roommates because I spent more time with them compared to others.
Miss Ado, we like that you have built friendships and bonded with the other girls. Are there any valuable lessons from these roommates that you have learned and would want to put, adding it to a lifetime?
I learned that it is very necessary to sacrifice for people you love and care about. And my roommate taught me about sacrifice. Um, there are times that I would be down, feeling too tired, and my roommates leave whatever they're doing to encourage me. Miss Ondo and Miss Oshun, I'm really grateful to have you both in my life because both of them has been really nice to me, and they push me to be my best. It's really hard because this is a competition and everybody wants to win. But seeing someone show so much care, respect, and love for you, irrespective of the fact that you all are chasing one thing, is really rare. So I learned from the both of them that you make sacrifice for people and things you care about, regardless of what the situation may be. And that is what the both of them taught me.
Well done.
Thank you.
Indeed, you are Elena. Taking a look to all of the moments you were in the house, which would you say was the worst experience for you?
Okay, the worst experience for me was when I I don't know if I should call it spring or I had a little injury on my knee. And that was when we were doing catwalk rehearsals. Like, we wear this heel for hours. I feel like you could see how long and tiny these heels are. We wear it for hours. And the experience was really exhausting. And I once broke my knee bone. But then we had medics that actually helped me fix it. And that I'm grateful for. So yeah, that is my worst experience because that pain was excruciating.
We apologize.
I'm fine now. I think I have strong knees. So yeah, my knees are good now, so I'm fine.
Joanna the fighter.
Yeah.
Sharing all of your happy experience with us has been beautiful. But we would also like to know, when was the most emotional motion or moment for you?
um, most emotional moment was actually this morning. I sort of had a mental breakdown. I was asking myself questions because I'm so much of a perfectionist, and I felt like, oh, I was asking myself questions like, are you doing enough? Have you done enough? I'm someone that I want everything to be 100, and if I feel like a 1% is missing, I break down. So this morning I had a mental breakdown because I felt like, what if, though I know I've done my beats, but I feel like, what if my beat is not enough? Because sometimes your best might not be enough. So I actually broke down this morning asking myself, oh, tomorrow is the day, Joanna, you can do this. But are you really ready for this? So that was like my most emotional moment was this morning. I was reminiscing about my journey for this past days, and wow, it was really, really so much to take in. And I feel like I'm going to tear up right now.
This diary session was done for the heart to heart conversation. It may have not been a smooth journey or a very easy ride. But as a fighter, it is very important that you wear your armor and you keep
Definitely.
believing and you keep your hopes.
And keep on being optimistic. That is what I always say to myself. Joanna, be optimistic. You can actually do this. So,
And if you believe, then you can.
thank you so much.
Would you like to share anything?
For now, no. Maybe as time proceeds, maybe, but for now, I don't think there is anything I would like to share. I think I'm good and everything is fine with me.
As you have said, Miss Ado, that will be all for now. The grand finale is tomorrow. What are your expectations?
Oh. um, okay, like I said, I'm an optimistic person. So my expectations are high, but I feel like every girl here put in the work as much as I have, and every girl here is deserving, irrespective of where they're from, whatever state they're representing. So my expectations for tomorrow, I'm a realist. So I'm just saying what even though I don't believe in the what will be, I just feel like whatever happens tomorrow, I'm fine with it, but though I'm being optimistic about what tomorrow will bring at me. But whatever happens, I'm good.
If you had to create that scenario in your head, how would your reaction be? Share that with us.
What scenario? I just want to be certain.
The crowning moment.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm quite an emotional person, so I know definitely if that crown touches my head, as soon as it does, I know I won't even flinch before tears will start dropping from my eyes, because I know I'm going to shed tears. So, yeah, that would be my reaction. I would be really excited and happy knowing that the work I put in wasn't in vain, and my dream is coming into play and reality.
Well done, Jay.
Thank you.
Your diary session has come to an end.
Thank you so much.
And courts.
Anointed.
Yes,
Welcome to your diary session, Anambra.
thank you.
So far, so good. Share your experience in the Exquisite Queen Nigeria World Camp.
Well, I would say that my experience was really nice here. Like, I'm one of the most happiest people to be here, especially how everybody treats us, how my roommates are, the sponsors, how they make sure that we play our games and they gift us back, how they make sure that we are happy, especially the food. Oh my God, it's so nice. Everything, like, I don't even feel like, I feel like I'm at home. Like, I don't have anything bothering me. I feel so free, even though it's a competition though. But I think my stay here is the best. Sorry, Ababa, I don't want to go. But it's fine. I love it here. I love it so much. So thank you. Thank you all for everything. I really love it here.
We love to have you stay with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for also utilizing your time in the house, creating beautiful memories and bonds that would last a lifetime. Taking a look back to your arrival in camp,
Okay.
what was your expectations before camp? And would you say those expectations were met?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Before arriving camp,
Okay.
what were the expectations you had? And would you say, since day one till today, your arrival expectations have been met?
Well, before I came, my expectation is that no matter what, I won't forget why I'm here because I have to sacrifice everything I was doing to be here. And that is me coming for the crown. And which is tomorrow is the final. And my main motive is also for the crown. And it's tomorrow that will determine if I finish what I expected to, what I came here for. But now, I think now is when I have to just be myself, do everything I can to make sure I reach my expectation tomorrow, which is the crown.
You enjoyed the arena games.
Yes, I do.
Your zeal and determination was
Sorry.
there.
Say?
Your zeal and determination was felt during all the games. And I can say that you are a player.
Thank you.
Of all of those moments and all of the games, I believe there are valuable lessons that you had learned. Feel free to share with us.
I learned a lot of things from the games, for the Zena that taught us about the human hygiene, like about a woman, their reproductive organs, about the pad and everything. And actually, he really made it very easier for us how to feel comfortable and not to be ashamed of how we are created. Also, for our last game that we had, it was really nice. I learned a lot of things from them, and things I didn't know that we know in this life, I kind of learned it from everything we have played in this house, and I really loved about it. So it's really taking some impact in me, which I would love to go out there to show everybody someday.
Anointed.
Yes.
From day one till today, I believe that you have built bonds and friendships.
Yes.
Again, what lessons have these friendships taught you?
Well, in this house, I think I've bonded with so many people. Like, everybody is so amazing to me. They're nice to me. Whenever I'm emotional, they just leave everything they're doing. I'll be like, Anointed, don't do this. Anointed, don't be like this. Anointed, don't do this. Like, I just love them. And the lesson I've learned from them is that I'm loved. Like, sometimes I just feel like I'm their sister. Like, we are related through blood, you know. And I really love everybody here. And I would love to keep it even after the pageantry, no matter who takes the crown. I would love to maintain my friendship with anybody that is being true to me. I don't mean people that are faking, but people that really loves me real. I want to keep that with them because I love everybody here. They're really nice to me. What more can I ask from a friend?
Well done.
Thank you.
We love that through your stay in the house, you have been able to pick up friendships that would serve for a long time.
Yes.
And we are delighted to know that your heart desires through these friendships would not just to end them here, but even after this journey.
Yes.
And you are willing to show your support to whoever emerges winner tomorrow. Miss Anambra,
Yes, ma'am.
aside the happy moments that you've had in the house, you mentioned the emotional part, that your sisters in the house would come and show their solidarity to you. Share these moments with us.
Okay, is actually not like I really told them about my emotional part, but some things came up from my family that really made me to tear up, and somehow the tension I was having on my head, like my roommates have to tell me no matter what's the problem, I don't need to go in details. She actually knew what to tell me at the right moment. And the way she did it, I don't know, but she knows how to make me feel happy. And I forgot about anything that was making me to be emotional and everything that was making me to be tensed. I didn't even say anything to her that was bothering me. I didn't even let her know of anything. But the main thing was that she was just after me being okay. And that was why I loved it, because nobody have actually done that after my dad died. So this is the first person in my life that have known how to do that to me. And my twin sister, who is not actually here. So to me, I felt like she was less like my twin and my dad to me. That was why.
Aside from this moment, were there any other emotional moments in camp?
Yes, a lot, but it's just normal thing every contestant will feel. Sometimes you just have to feel that emotional about some things, especially when you see that you have a competitor, or sometimes when you feel you're not doing enough or you're not doing your best, you kind of feel down, but it's something that will pass. Everybody have the mood swings that comes in and goes, so it's a normal emotional feeling.
This is a heart-to-heart conversation.
Okay.
And inasmuch as we love to share in your joy, we would also want to connect with the pains and emotions. Feel free to share the emotional moments in camp.
My emotional moments in camp was not really actually about the camp, like I said before. It's something that was coming from my family. The tension I had from my family on my head that was making me feel emotional. And then sometimes in the camp, when I at least feel emotional is when I feel like, oh, my mates are not actually, like, I'm not actually putting my best, and I need to be like, I need to do this more, or I need to do it like this so I can be filled and everything. But to me, it's something that I'm a woman. I need to feel all these things. And that's when you know that you are growing. That's when you know you are stepping forward. And that's when you know that you're actually being who you are. Without these feelings, you are nothing. You are not a human being. So to me, I felt like it was right at the moment. And after some time, it's going to pass. And that was it.
What were your strongest moments in camp?
Sorry, say?
Your strongest moments in camp.
My strongest moments in the camp. I think it's during the games and everything when they will actually ask us to come and do this, do that, the winner gets this. So those times I feel tense, like how am I going to do this game? How am I going to pass through? Oh God, I didn't even see it. What am I going to do? So those times are really the hard time for me, but I'm really happy that I still know how to bypass everything.
Concerning tomorrow's event, What words of inspiration would you tell yourself on your journey so far?
About my journey tomorrow, that is the final. I would love to tell myself to remain strong, to be confident in myself. No matter what I see, no matter what, I should always make sure that I'm doing the best I can, and I'll always be there with determination. And if I keep that up, I think I'll reach to what I think I'll reach to that place I want to be.
Is there anything you'd like to share or anything you'd like me to tell you?
Well, I would like to share to everybody watching me, to everybody that is here, that no matter what in life, just keep your head up. Don't lose hope. Whenever you feel that you can't do this, I think that is the right time for you to check it out and know that you just don't procrastinate. Go for it. You don't know what is waiting for you. You don't know what's tomorrow. So I think that you just need your self-confidence and your charisma to know that whatever that is happening to you or whatever you are facing, you just need your self-will and your determination, and you'll be there. And also, I would also love you to give me some advice about myself too.
Miss Anambra,
Yes, ma'am.
you know that you are a beautiful woman
Thank you.
with a heart,
Thank you.
a big heart, and a warm smile.
Thank you.
You have spoken so well on confidence,
Thank you.
and it felt like you took the words out of my mouth. And so I will tell you to use those words to inspire yourself, because your greatest inspiration and strength should always come from you.
Thank you.
So pick yourself up whenever you feel down and keep your head high.
Thank you.
Keep dreaming and believing.
Yes, ma'am.
Are there any expectations for tomorrow's event?
Of course, for the crown. Go, girl. The crown is my expectation tomorrow, which by God's grace, God Almighty, I'll get there.
Well done. And we look forward to seeing your dreams
Thank
fulfilled.
you. Thank you so much.
Your diary session has come to an end.
Thank you. Love you.
Welcome to camp. My name is Augustina Augustine, the host, and I am live at the camp venue for Exquisite Queen Nigeria World 2022, live in Lagos State, Nigeria. Yes, you heard that right. All 12 delegates who made it through the audition and the final screening process would be entering camp today. What a wonderful place to be. Now, you know the Exquisite Queen Nigeria World Pageant is not just a brand that scouts for young girls to take up this baton, where they show care towards the girl child's rights and the vulnerable's advocacy, but they would be giving the right etiquettes in camp. Giving care and love and their warmth and comfort is what is of our concern. And so we chose just the right place for every girl who's just a step away from achieving her dream. This place is comfortable, filled with fun activities, just as the girls will be having fun in camp. You want to see? Of course. Let's go. Hello, Nancy.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome to your final diary session in the house, Miss Abuja.
Thank you.
Looking angelic in your white dress.
Thank you very much.
Share with us how you're feeling tonight.
Well, first of all, I'm feeling, when I say nervous or anxious, I mean, tomorrow is the D-Day, and I'm feeling tense. I've been stressed. I've been stressed for the past 5 days. Right now, more of tension, yes, and a little bit of, yeah, tension, nerves, going wild.
And for all these reactions and how you feel, what have you told yourself to stay inspired?
To stay inspired, I've told myself that whatever happens, be it that I win or lose, there's definitely something to gain from this experience. The time and everything wasn't wasted. Coming down here it can't be wasted efforts or wasted investments. Considering whatever happens tomorrow, after everything, the show is going to be publicized. People are going to watch. People are going to see. So there's still that. Whether you win, whether you get the crown, whether you get the prize, you're still getting the publicity. You're still getting to showcase yourself. You're still getting the opportunity. So it's positive.
From arrival till date, you have had a beautiful moment.
Thank you.
Do you wish to counter this, or do you agree?
I'm sorry, come again.
From arrival
Yes.
till date,
Yes.
you have had a beautiful moment in camp.
Oh, yes.
Do you wish to counter, or do you concur?
I wouldn't counter, but it hasn't been entirely beautiful. Of course, of course. There's been downsides. There's been times when to be completely honest, times when I just sit down and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm going home for 5 minutes, and then I'm back up. I'm like, okay, it's fine, it's fine. And there's times when I've been so tense, I'd cry, but it's fine. It's just nerves. It's nothing deep, and it's been enjoyable. The people are amazing, like I've always said. The friends, my friends, my fellow contestants, they are warm, they are welcoming. There's not so much bad blood. There's no excess competition. Nobody's stressing anybody. So it's a feeling of family altogether.
We love to hear that. Family was created here, and this bond was built. Were there bad moments or bad experience from the other contestants you would like to share?
So to my own surprise, I haven't had anything serious. I've not had any serious disagreements, and that's even surprising to me because I'm the type of person to have disagreements, but I've not had any so far. Everybody's just chill. I've not had anything serious, anything notable, anything. I'm free with as much as I know, because I don't know about them. But for me, I think I'm okay with everybody. I don't have any beef with anybody.
Nancy,
Yes.
before arrival in camp, you had expectations as to what the journey may hold for you.
Yes.
Entering camp, and up until this moment, would you say these expectations were met?
Well, the expectations I had actually. First of all, I'd say I didn't expect this much tough competition. To be completely honest, I thought I was going to come and it was going to be easy. Until I got here and I met one or two people, and then there's people that are, you think you're smart. There's people that are smarter than you. You think you're pretty. There's people that are prettier than you. There's people that walk better than you. There's people that talk better than you. So I wouldn't say I didn't expect this much competition. So I expected it to be much easier. So that was my expectation, and that wasn't met, of course, because it was difficult. It's tough. It's
competitive. But I'm glad it is, though, of course. So because there's a show. If there's no competition, there's no show. So I'm glad it is. I'm glad it's this tough. So yes, it's all over.
Is there anything you would have liked to be changed in the house?
Yes, as a matter of fact, yes. I'd have preferred if the camping period was longer than it is. It's not for like anything personal. It's just I feel like the short timing is what caused all the excess stress. If we were here for, if we had up to like say a week and 4 days or anything more than 5 days would have eased all the stress we went through. 5 days is just very short times because we had brands to advertise for, we had games, we had things. These are no I've been in pageants before, these are not even things I do in other pageants and I had to do them here within the space of 5 days. That's very short time. So I'd wish, the coming pageants, if for whoever it's going to be for, I'd hope it is extended and it's longer because so it's very short time.
Your request has been heard. Nancy,
Yes.
of all the moments in the house, we believe there have not just been the joyful moments. You have also had the emotional experience. And as you mentioned earlier, we would like to know more about the emotional days you had in camp.
Well, I'd say the most emotional experience I had was the day when I just broke down. I think that was the day when I cried. It was, of course, it was events leading to that. I I was just, to be completely honest, what was going through my mind is I've come all the way, I've done all this, and then I'm just looking at everybody and I'm like, I'm not even, it's tough. I was just looking at, I was having a bad day, I think. My work, I wasn't doing so good. My work wasn't so great, and I was just seeing everybody do it so effortlessly, and everything was so easy. And then I was just there having a hard time, And so I was just thinking, I've come all the way, and this is going to be the barrier for me. This is going to be what is so difficult for me to do. And I just had this thought in my head, like, I'm going to fail. I'm definitely going to fail, and that's what made me just like break down and cry. But it was just for a short time, and then I picked up, and it was fine. So, yes.
Remember, entering camp, you once shared that you were feeling blessed to be here.
Yes.
Facing all of these challenges, the emotional moments, the good moments, the tough moments, the competition, and how you had to wipe your tears and put yourself on the track again. Would you still remain on the fact that you were feeling blessed? And would you say your journey was worthwhile?
Of course, my journey was worthwhile. As much as I get more and more stressed every day, I see more and more reason why I should have come. Every other day, I'm seeing more and more reason why it's a good idea to be here. So I'm still feeling blessed. I feel even more blessed. And yes, that's pretty much it.
Abuja,
Yes.
you won the very first arena games in the house. How does it feel to be a winner?
No. Victorious. Well, it was a boost to my confidence actually, because I felt like it was a game of wit or just memory or, how good you are answering questions. So being the winner just boosted my confidence. Felt good.
And the other moments that you had, that you felt, were moments where you lost. Were there moments to shaken your confidence?
Uh, to be completely honest, I think there's been more moments to shake my confidence than there's been to boost my confidence. Like every other time I'm stepping out there and I'm seeing what everybody else so far, I'm just like, damn, it's a lot. So it's been a lot of moments to shake my confidence, but I'm still standing. I'm doing good. So yeah, it's alright.
Exit in the house tomorrow. What valuable lessons would you say that you have learned and would be able to apply this to your life?
Um, I don't know what's the term to use. I think I say I've seen that competition doesn't have to be induced with bad blood. Competition can be friendly, can be peaceful, can be free of free of bad blood, free of bad energy, and it will still be competition. It will still be as much competition as it is when you put in all that hate, all that bad energy, bad feelings. So competition doesn't have to be something that will cause enmity between people. Competition can be free, can be positive, can be something to even build friendships, build relationships. So that's the biggest thing I've learned here, because everybody here so far is just has been so great, has been such a blessing, has been so nice. There's been no bad blood. So I think that's the biggest lesson I've learned. And another lesson I've learned, I think that's more from the I learned it more from the organizers than the contestants, is that hard work pays. I mean, if you want something, go for it. Go for it with everything you have. Preparation. Yeah, I think that's one thing I lacked more than most of the other contestants here. I think I didn't prepare as much as other people. So preparation, putting your stuff together before you get into somewhere. This is what I need to do. You put yourself together, put your activities together, put your affairs together, and make sure you're well prepared. Put in the hard work, put in the passion, put in everything, and hopefully, yes, your results will be beautiful.
Nancy,
Yes.
tomorrow wouldn't be complete without your participation, which has been one of the aspirations you had towards this journey. What expectations are you looking out for to be fulfilled for tomorrow?
Well, I'm just hoping that I don't know. Oh, well, my biggest hope, of course, is that the winner should be me. But then, if it's not me, then I'd like if it is. I mean, I would have liked if it's a friend of mine, someone closest to me, so I can hold the person and wish the person good luck, and just so it's just happy vibes everywhere. So if it's not me, it should be a friend of mine, someone close to me, and yes, those are my expectations.
Nancy, it's been beautiful sharing all of these moments with you.
yes, as I was saying, I mean, if the winner is not going to be me, I deeply hope, it's someone close to me, someone who's friends with me, so I could hug the person, give the person love, and yes, we all move on in love.
Miss Abuja, it's been beautiful with you in the house from day one and up until now. Hearing all of these moments that you have, your expectations, the process of learning, your emotions, and what you wish to be changed. Well done.
Thank you.
Nancy,
Yes, ma'am.
is there anything you would like to share or wish to know? Maybe an advice, or maybe any moments with you.
Uh, Something I'd like to share. I mean, yeah, no, no, thank you, nothing.
Feel free to speak.
Oh, I'm free. I'm free. I just maybe next time I'd like you there's like more outings, maybe to the club, to the beach, something to lift the spirits.
And if this makes you feel eased for tomorrow's event, your request would be taken into consideration.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. Your diary session has come to an end.
Thank you very much.
Jemima. Welcome to your final diary section,
Thank
Miss
you.
Lagos.
Thank you.
You look regal in your red jumpsuit.
Thank you.
Share with me how you're feeling tonight.
Okay. I can't really put a word to how I'm feeling, but I know I'm anxious for tomorrow. And I just want to sleep, basically, because I'm tired. Not because of the whole thing. I've just been like rehearsals and then putting in a lot of effort. So basically, I'm anxious. I just want to know. I'm inquisitive. Let me just say that. That's how I feel right now.
Aside being anxious for tomorrow, what are the other feelings?
Okay, happy. I'm happy.
Sorry, make I try. No verse. See, if I don't get my pictures, I'll go back from this place. What is the problem?
No, they don't post and phone.